This video, I'm going to be showing you over the shoulder how I plan to outrank a video for a keyword that I want to target here on YouTube. This will be a little bit different here. This is a live stream, so if you're watching this later, don't worry. You'll notice me look at the chat and say hello to everybody, what's up? If you're here live, say hello. If you're watching the replay, hashtag team replay in the comment section. But this will be a little bit different because I'm going to be in work mode right now. I want to film a video that will hopefully get a lot of views. And also I have some other purposes for it as well. Plus, having you watch me do it live will allow you to see sort of what's going through my head. Now, I will say, I don't know what's going to happen. I haven't planned like every step that I'm going to do. I kind of know in my head what I typically do. I also don't know if this video indeed will outrank the videos that we want to outrank and how we can do better. So we'll see what happens, but stick around. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. And as always, Team Flynn for the win. Just kind of turning notifications off here right now. All right, let's get started. Here we go.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream. All while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
All right, this will be a fun battle. But we'll see what happens. I'm going to teach you a little bit about keyword research. I'm going to tell you a little bit about my approach. It's not just to start filming and hope type of thing. And I think that's kind of the approach that many people take. And we don't want to go down that route. We want to maximize our time, maximize our effort. My goal is, we'll see. I don't know if this is possible because sometimes when I'm live, I want to make sure I make you all feel welcome and I chat with you, which does take up time. But I also want to see how far I can get into this process. And then by this afternoon, after some final touches, I'm going to come out with this video and then we're going to wait. Sometimes it might take a week or even months, maybe even over a year before these videos start to perform the way that we want them to. But I'll share with you some ways that I'm going to try to do my best to stand out and hopefully trigger a YouTube algorithm, or at least get to the point where we're starting to see our videos rank really high and all that great stuff. So here we go. Let's get started. So what I want to do is I want to pick the keyword that I want to target. This is a keyword-specific approach. The keyword that you choose should be related to something that you want to rank for, obviously, but also something that relates to other things that you have to offer. Yes, there may be some topics that are easy to talk about, but if you can target the video to something specific that you want to achieve or do, that something relates to your business, for example, or that you want to become known for, well, then even better. And I have a course about email marketing. I have 10 years of experience with email marketing. I have, what else do I have? I have some free lead magnets and a lot of articles on my website. I have a lot of information to share, and I want to rank for email marketing because I can hopefully grab some viewers. I can push them into the email marketing software, ConvertKit, which is the one that I'm an advisor for and an affiliate. And I have a course that can hopefully help people even further. Now, I'm not going to mention my course in this video. This video is about getting people into the software because the keyword that I'm choosing to focus on today is best email marketing software. I did a video recently called Best Live Streaming Software for Mac, and that performed really, really well. We have, I think, nearly 100,000 views on that, and that did account for over $10,000 in affiliate earnings. And the cool thing is I remember how I filmed that video, so I'm going to hopefully do the same thing here. But the number one thing that I want to do is make sure I do some keyword research first. I have my handy dandy Post-it note as well as a pen, and I'm going to just be writing some things down. I love Post-it notes because it allows me to sort of share ideas. Then we're going to actually film this. You'll watch me film it, how I sort of make mistakes and progress through it. I'm going to really focus in and maybe even script the intro. The intro or the hook of this video is going to be absolutely key for outranking because YouTube looks at watch time. YouTube looks at, okay, well, how long is a person staying on this video versus this video? And so I want to go into some of my competitors' videos and watch them a little bit. And we're going to do that together. And I want to see, okay, how can I make my hook even better, right? So hopefully this makes sense. And I would be flabbergasted if this didn't work, at least somewhat. I should see some good stuff come from the fact that I have some subscribers. But whether you have subscribers on YouTube or not, this is how you would approach a video for search-based results. And again, search takes some time. I will see a spike right up front because there'll be a new video that comes out later today. But what I want is that growth over time that we could see, like I've seen with some of my other videos too. I will be also positioning this video as something to hopefully get ahead on 2021. I will be using a date strategy within the title. I've thought about this a little bit. And with us so close to 2021, having people go, oh, well, what software should I be using next year or right now to get ahead of it? Well, this is what we can talk about and what we could do. That's going to be a title and a thumbnail play. Hopefully we'll have some time to get into the title and the thumbnail as well. I actually want to get as far into this as much as possible, but I don't want to mention the year in the video itself. Most people aren't searching for the year when they're searching on YouTube. They're searching for the key term. I want the year to be sort of an add-on to the title and thumbnail so people go, oh, okay, I found what I need, and this is the newest and latest and best and greatest, if that makes sense. So the reason for not mentioning the year in the video would be specifically because, well, what if we're on the second half of 2021? I want this to be an evergreen video as much as possible, and I would absolutely be killing myself if I had mentioned the video year, and then all of a sudden next year comes by and the video is just like immediately irrelevant. It would just crush the numbers, and I don't want to have that happen in the future. So I'm thinking about that ahead of time, right? Okay, cool. So let's get into some keyword research. The first place I always start with keyword research is YouTube itself, right? So let's look up some of this stuff, and I'm going to look up email marketing software, right? And so I look immediately, and we talked about this yesterday, for some numbers related to these search terms to look at volume. So we have email marketing software, which is the keyword. See how there's email marketing software 2020, email marketing software free. I don't want to mention free in the title because we want people to come in who could potentially pay for something. Email marketing software free download, best email marketing software. So email marketing software and best email marketing software are my best candidates here because they have the most search. And if you target email marketing software, you might as well target best email marketing software because email marketing software is within best email marketing software too. So I'm going to take that approach just like I did with that Ecamm video. So I'm going to click on this to see who ranks, and I believe it's Justin's video, and then we have Aurelius's video and another video from Justin from 2019. And the fact that there's a 2019 video ranking in the top 3 shows me that there are some opportunities here because this is, and of course he has his 2020 review. I think it's really smart that he has one every year to sort of keep people updated, which is cool. We have a couple people here with a few thousand views, but as you can see, Justin is taking the cake here as well as Aurelius. So what I want to do is watch these first 2 videos to just kind of pay attention to the hook and see, okay, well, what are they doing that I could do better? How can I keep people watching my videos longer? This video is 10 minutes. This video is 11 minutes. Might I be able to make my video maybe even a little bit shorter, but more to the point? Watch time is important. Of course, the longer videos, the more likely a person is to have the opportunity to watch more. But if I can keep people longer and get people to that call to action, which would be to get people into ConvertKit, which is the email service provider, the email service software that I want to promote, well, then even better. I'm also looking at the thumbnails too, right? So best email marketing platforms. See, I can even outrank this one based on potentially just that term alone. Email marketing platforms, email marketing software is not in there, and it's not even in the description as well. So I feel like there's an opportunity here for sure. Do not give Justin's video a thumbs down. That still helps with the algorithm because it's still it's still engagement. And I just want to thank Justin because it's kind of interesting because he's taught me so much about YouTube, and he has this great accelerator program, which in fact, if you want to learn YouTube, Justin is one of the best that you can learn from. So it's kind of interesting that his video was actually first to pop up here because hopefully I'm going to be using a lot of the tips that he's offered me to outrank him. Which is interesting. So go check out Justin. He has a great program, Primal Video. He's got over 600,000 subscribers, and he's right up there with Roberto Blake and Sean Cannell for some of the best people that you can learn from in regards to learning YouTube. So it'll be interesting to see what happens here. And I know that he's going to come out with a 2021 video, so I have to keep that in mind too. He's going to come out and probably outrank me, and we'll kind of go back and forth. And then there's going to be 400 email marketing software videos from both he and I. No, I'm just kidding. Anyway, let's watch his video and let's pay attention to how he hooks us in because I want to do better.
What's the best email marketing software right now in 2020? Well,
so he mentioned email marketing software right off the bat, which is very smart to do. We want to mention the keyword right away. Again, we're doing this for search-related stuff. And yes, plus he's an Aussie and I love Australia. So he mentioned that right up front. He also has 3 seconds in, some movement on the screen, which is going to be, okay, well, we need to compete with this. He did mention 2020. And so I already know that I can have a leg up by having a 2021. Wow, he has 700,000 subscribers. Dude, he's been crushing it lately, which is incredible. I also like to look at the comments. I want to see what people are saying in the comment section too. Justin Brown is such a cool guy. Yes, he is. Who else is watching this on their bed in quarantine? Okay. I just love your voice. Sorry, unrelated. I'm looking for information about the software. Glad ConvertKit. So he recommends ConvertKit too, which is great. And as an advisor of ConvertKit, I absolutely love that he's promoting that. See, Justin is also liking or loving the hearting the videos. He's hearting these videos. ConvertKit is great. I'm looking for, okay, so here's a clue. I was looking to move from my current vendor. And glad to hear that you, the two, or I was looking at active campaign for the win. So he's mentioning two, just so you never disappoint. So the reason why I'm looking at the comments is sometimes we can get insight on what they love about the video, what is maybe missing, so that I can get, again, clues from people who've already paved the way, if that makes sense. So I'm going to look at the next part of this video because, again, let's restart this and play from the beginning.
what's the best email marketing software right now in 2020? Well, after testing all the best email services and even running our entire business on over 5 of the leading options, in this video, we're going to step through our top recommendations, covering everything that you need to look out for when you're deciding which is the best email marketing platform for you. Hey, it's Justin Brown.
He even mentioned email marketing platform again. He could have easily said email marketing software, but he said it already. But now he has email marketing platform as a keyword in there too, which is really cool. Very personable. He's just right in front of the camera. So I love that we're seeing a person's face and we're getting some B-roll, which is great. The one thing I think we can do better would be to provide maybe some sort of open loop. That's the one thing that I didn't notice in Justin's intro. He said the proof is important too. So that's like, I'm going to write that down. So we need hook. I want proof and I want open loop. Something to get people to stick around till the end that I can mention up front. That's a part of the hook as well. But proof he added in there. We've tested this ourselves. We have tested many different kinds. And so that's really key. Let's see what this is all within 20 seconds. This is why his channel is doing so well.
Brown here from Primal Video, where we help you grow an audience and scale your revenue with online video. So
now his tagline for his channel there, helping you with online video. For me, I would likely go into something related to passive income and growing business. So that's where he creates his sort of his branding. His branding gets in there. Notice he didn't start with that. He didn't start with, hey guys, it's Justin here from Primal Video, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? He started with what people are here searching for. Remember, searching for is important.
What's the best email marketing software right now in 2020?
And asking a question like that is a great way to start. I'm going to probably go the route of, and this is where I would get into here, choosing, this is, I want to script the intro a little bit because this is, again, the most important part. I'm probably not going to script the rest of it, but I am going to outline it. But I definitely want to script the intro because I want to nail this. Again, remember, I want to put the keyword best email marketing software. Now, a question is very simple to do, right? That's sort of an easy way to do it. What's the best email marketing software for your business? Well, make sure to watch this video, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? Maybe if you're in the market for the best email marketing software, et cetera, et cetera. Maybe I can go into, so if you're in the market for the best email marketing software, choosing the best, you need to make sure you choose the best email marketing software for 3 reasons. And I'm just gonna, people love numbers, so I'm gonna add maybe a list. I'm just brainstorming here. I don't know if this is gonna work. I'm going to basically write the intro. I'm going to share it, say it out loud, and see how I feel about it. And does that do a good enough job of hooking people in, right? So you need to make sure you choose the best email marketing software. I don't like that because I'm telling people something before they even know who I am. Hey, you, I don't know who you are, but you need to do this. I'm not really feeling or digging that. I might go the question route. Let's see here. One of the most important decisions anyone building an online business or brand can make is the best email marketing software. That doesn't really make sense either. This, I like this because I want to hone in on how important this is. But if you're choosing an email software naturally, you want the best. Anything Camera says, suggestion, what about something like if you are choosing an email software, naturally you want the best. I want the exact term that I'm targeting, best email marketing software. It's hard to figure out what the best email marketing software is. It's confusing sometimes when choosing. It can be confusing to figure out what the best email marketing software is. Okay, that's my favorite one so far. It can be confusing to figure out what the best email marketing software is. There, with so many options out there, how do you know which platform is best for you and your growing business or brand? In this video, okay, let's just read this right now and see how we do. It can be confusing to figure out what the best email marketing software is. With so many options out there, how do you know which platform is best for you and your growing business or brand? Can I do this even better? Maybe just literally starting here. With so many options out there, how do you know which platform is the best email marketing software? I could literally do email marketing software. Deciding which one is best for you. See, Justin, I don't want to steal Justin's, although it would be very, very simple to do so, right?
What's the best email marketing software right now in?
See, he does it, that's so clear. What's the best email marketing software right now? Let's see. Here, Lex says, if you want it, here it is. Come and get it. Now, I know this might be a little bit like, okay, Pat, I want to see you film the videos. I want to see you get into how you create these videos. But this is so important. This is absolutely key. Starting with the title, or at least the keyword. We can doctor up the keyword a little bit, but we know what keyword we want to target. Best email marketing software. And what stealing means in Pat's sentence, I don't quite get it. It literally means taking word for word what Justin is doing and doing the exact same thing. I want to one-up him. I want to do better. I don't just want to take and use, because that, number one, I'm saying the exact same thing. I would probably not benefit as much if I didn't try to come up with something better, right? Now is a huge keyword. Deciding what's the best email marketing software. I kind of like where I was going before. It's hard to just I could go the route of, after 10 years of experience and several different, like going from my own experience. So after 10 years, I can confidently say that I've found the best email marketing software around. This is what goes through my brain, y'all. I'm so glad you're here watching sort of the gears turn, because sometimes it's a struggle. Many times in the past, I would get to this point where it's like, you know what? It's not coming easy. I guess it's not the right video for me, but this is the part where we have to grind and move forward and such. I like what Peter's saying, right? Confused about email marketing software. The thing is, it doesn't have the word best in there. And best, I don't have to put best in there. Best is going to weigh a lot because it's in the title as well, and I will be likely mentioning it later. So if I were to target email marketing software, this would work too. I just wanted to see if I could include best, but if I'm trying to force it, it's going to sound a little bit weird. So I think, confused about email marketing software. If you're not sure which is the best email marketing software for you, then make sure you watch this video. Then make sure to stick around, because after 10 years of email marketing in my own business and several tests with many different platforms, I can confidently say that I found the best email marketing software. Too much. I've said that too much. I get it. Started a script yesterday for a video. I thought it would be about 7 to 10 minutes long, and now the script is almost 3 pages and will be about 20 minutes. But it has to be able to get it all in. Do you really delete them as you go, or do you just keep dropping ideas and make a list? It could be either way. I think probably better is if I just kept them, but I'm just kind of wanting to start fresh here every time. Confused about email marketing software? How about if you're confused about email marketing software, I get it. It's such an important decision in your business that can mean the difference between a growing audience and additional income and communication that just falls flat. In this video, it's okay. If you're confused about email marketing software, I get it. It's such an important decision in your business that can mean the difference between a growing audience and additional income and communication that falls flat. I don't really like that either. Let's see here. How about which email marketing software is best for you? I mean, that's simple. I kind of like that. It doesn't have best in it yet. I'll close with that, but this will be the main keyword that I want to target. Which email marketing software is best for you? It also has best here as well, which is okay. Which email marketing software is best for you? With so many options out there, the truth is if you don't pick there are so many options out there, and after a decade of successful email marketing, including building an email list of over 250,000 people and this is where I'm adding proof here. And this is where I want to get into some B-roll of my email list. So I'm going to show some B-roll here. Which email marketing software is best for you? There are so many options out there. And after a decade of successful email, and after a decade of email marketing myself, and after a decade of email marketing myself, I've included, and after a decade of which email marketing software is best for you? There are so many options out there, and after a decade of email marketing myself, including building an email list of over 250,000 people and confidently being able to say it's the #1 driver of revenue in my brand. There, that's what I wanted to do. I didn't want to say millions of dollars earned because although that's true with email, I don't want to have that perception of who's this guy, another guy touting millions of dollars, etc. Okay, that's not really what I want to happen. So I'm liking where I'm going so far. Which email marketing software is best for you? There are so many options out there. And after a decade of email marketing myself, including building an email list of over 250,000 people, I can easily say that email marketing is the #1 of revenue in my brand, and the software you choose is with email marketing. Which email marketing software is best for you? There are so many options out there, and after a decade of email marketing myself, including building an email list of over 250,000 people, I can easily say that email marketing is the #1 driver of revenue in my brand. And with so many options, which one is best for you? In this video, I'm going to share my #1 suggestion. What's up, Geeks Life? Thanks so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Email marketing, my business. Yeah, that's right. And after a decade of getting my hands dirty, I want it to be like I'm not just handing this off to my team, but I've experienced this myself, right? Which email marketing software is best for you? There's so many options out there. And after a decade of getting my hands dirty with email marketing, including building an email list of over 250,000 people, I can easily say that email marketing is the #1 driver of revenue in my brand. I want to go into a little bit of amplification of what happens if they don't choose the right one. If you don't choose the right tool, you might be setting yourself up for failure right from the start. But don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to share my #1 pick for the best email marketing software you could use. Before I share this tool with you, let me tell you why this. Let me share my criteria. Let me share the criteria with you. #1, super easy to use. Lots of email software is confusing and overwhelming. This one is not. Okay, so this is starting to feel a little bit better. So what I would do at this point is just kind of go over this with the flow and pretend to sort of film it, just so I can go over it, right? So here we go. Let's try this out. Which email software is best for you? There are so many options out there, and after a decade of getting my hands dirty with email marketing, including building an email list of over 250,000 people, I can easily say that email marketing is the #1 driver of revenue in my brand, and it will be for you too. And that's the case. I said me a lot there. I'm just noticing that. There are so many options out there, and after a decade of getting my hands dirty with email marketing, including building an email list of over 250,000 people, I can easily say that email marketing is the #1 driver of revenue in most businesses that I know, including my own. There we go. That's better. Okay, let's try this again. Which email software is best for you? There are so many options out there, and after a decade of getting my hands dirty with email marketing, including building an email list of over 250,000 people, I can easily say that email marketing is the #1 driver of revenue in most businesses that I know, including my own. If you don't choose the right tool, you might be setting yourself up for failure right from the start. Wow, that's good. I like that last part. So the amplification of, well, what happens if we don't choose the right one? Let's focus on that. So that's good. But don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to share my #1 pick for the best email marketing software you could use. Before I share this tool with you, let me share, or I don't even want to say before I share this tool with you. Here's the criteria. Here's the criteria. Because if I say before I share it with you, it's almost like a tease already. And I am teasing it, but I don't want to be explicit with that. I don't want to be one of those guys who's like, okay, I'm going to tell you what it is, but wait. And I'm going to tell you, but wait. I'm just gonna go, well, here's what I'm using as criteria, right? If that makes sense. Okay. But don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to share my #1 pick for the best email marketing software you could use. Here, you could use right now. Here's the criteria. Here's the criteria for my choice. Here's the criteria. Here's the criteria for a platform that works best. Here's the criteria for a platform that works best. Here's the criteria. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. What's up, David Hawkins? Good to see you here. How are y'all doing, chat? Sorry, I've just been sort of in my head recently. I just want to make sure that you guys are enjoying kind of watching my mind unravel here and fighting through this. So this is what it takes. Like the intro and the hook and the title are so important. So hopefully you're getting some good value here watching me sort of fumble and struggle a little bit. And this is what it is. I want you to know that this just doesn't come naturally for many people, myself included. It takes some work. So let me know in the chat how you're feeling. Let's keep going here. Okay, but don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to share my #1 pick for the best email marketing software you could use right now. Here's the criteria. #1, super easy to use. Super easy to use. Lots of email marketing software is confusing and overwhelming. The tool I've discovered, the tool I've discovered and use has the best user interface and is the most, I'm going to reveal that later. I want to get into more criteria. #1, an email, #1, an email marketing platform should be easy to use. #1, super easy to use. I'm going to go back. #1, super easy to use. Lots of email software is confusing and overwhelming. We want to pick something that's easy so we can send more emails and get more results, not spend time trying to figure things out. #2, reliable. Some email marketing platforms aren't reliable at all. From deliverability to customer support. If you don't, that's reliable. It'll be a complete waste of time. Trust me, I've used not so great tools before. #3, let's see here. I like to watch behind the scenes, helps me learn better. Keyword is everything for organic SEO. I'm enjoying it today. Honestly, I did not know about mentioning the keyword in the opening sentence of the video. Really, really important. Your brainstorm is our food, says JD. Thanks, Pat. It helps to know that this is a process. I'm focused. Great. Keep going. Okay, cool. Let's see. Best email marketing software. Which email marketing software is best for you? There are so many options out there, and after a decade of getting my hands dirty with email marketing, including building an email list of over 250,000 people, 250,000 people? No, 250,000 better. I can easily say that email marketing is the #1 driver of revenue in most businesses that I know, including my own. If you don't choose the right tool, you might be setting yourself up for failure right from the start. But don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to share my #1 pick for the best email marketing software you could use right now. Here's the criteria. #1, super easy to use. Lots of email software is confusing and overwhelming. We want to pick something that's easy so we can send more emails and get more results, not spend time trying to figure things out. You see how I used the language we there? I'm trying to make it so like, hey, we're in this together, right? Number 2, reliable. Reliability. Super easy, ease of use, right? Ease of use, or it's super easy to use. Maybe easy to use, right? Number 1. Number 2, reliable. Price I'll eventually get to. Number 3, and I got a kicker for you on that one. Number 3, from deliverability to uptime. Number 3, support. You want to know that the company, thank you for the thumbs down, still helps with the algorithm. You want to know that the company has your back and will be there to support you if you need help. Number 4, what else do we want in email marketing software? We want add-ons. Great email marketing software has additional features like landing pages, pre-designed forms, and even the opportunity to tag and segment your audience too. A year subscription for half the price is the kicker? No. And number 5, so let's see. Here's the criteria. Easy to use, reliable, top-notch support, add-ons. Great email marketing software has additional features like landing pages, pre-designed forms, and even the opportunity to tag and segment your audience too. More advanced stuff that doesn't break the bank, which takes me to number 5. Price. An affordable price. Some email software can cost thousands of dollars. Some email software can cost thousands of dollars to use, and they're not even that great. The tool I'm going to share with you, the tool I recommend, has an amazing price, and plus, you can even use it for free to start. So, what's the tool? The tool, the email marketing, the best email marketing software I recommend is called ConvertKit. Okay, so that's my intro. Let's test this out. I'm going to stand up because that's how I'm actually going to be doing this. And I'm going to film this, and I'm going to take my camera here, my Sony ZV-1. I'm going to film the intro, and then I want to kind of outline the next parts of the video and just do my best to roll through that. And then I want to also film the outro too, and I hopefully want to film the outro before we finish up here today so we can see how the whole thing will be kind of put together, if that makes sense. So the other thing is I'm going to be voicing it with the same mic that I used for the intro, so there's not a drastic change. So it'll most likely be this camera here and probably even just this mic, so it's all the same. The one that I'm using here for the stream is a little bit further away from my mouth and also takes up a little bit of the air from the computer. You might be able to hear it when I talk, but I will be going into the computer and covering certain parts. So my job when I'm doing a demo like this to convince people to buy or check out a tool, I want to kind of set the tone up front, which we just did, and I'll do a read through just a moment because I want to go one more time before we actually start hitting record. And then we're going to go into the software, and I'm going to demo 3 things that kind of support what I just talked about, right? So the ease of use, the reliability, it'll also go there and also prove some of what I love. Just really quickly showing maybe 3 to 5 special features that will hopefully blow people's mind and show people how simple and easy it is to use, right? It also will help provide a little bit of trust and proof that I did have more than, actually, where am I at? 250,000? I think we're very close to that, if not over that. I'll have to see. It's been a while since I've checked the numbers, but anyway. Let's test this. Let me get into the mode as if I was actually filming this. Okay. So which email marketing software is best for you? There are so many options out there, and after a decade of getting my hands dirty with email marketing, including building an email list of over 250,000 people, I can easily say that email marketing is the #1 driver of revenue in most businesses that I know, including my own. If you don't choose the right tool, you might be setting yourself up for failure right from the start. But don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to share my #1 pick for the best email marketing software you could use right now. Here's the criteria. #1, it should be easy to use. Lots of email software is confusing and overwhelming. We want to pick something that's easy so we could send more emails and get more results, not spend time trying to figure things out. #2, reliable. Some email marketing platforms aren't reliable at all. From deliverability to uptime, if you don't use a platform that's reliable, it'll be a complete waste of time. Trust me, I've used not so great tools before. That's not a good ending there. Trust me, I know from my own experience. #3, top-notch support. You want to know that the company has your back and will be there to support you if you need help. Unfortunately, a lot of tools that were great now have new focuses and are not supporting their customers like they used to. And that's MailChimp, in fact. #4, add-ons. Add-ons. Built-in tools. There we go. Add-ons makes it seem like you might have to pay extra for it. Built-in means it's just kind of in there. Great email marketing software has additional features like landing pages, pre-designed forms, and even the opportunity to tag and segment your audience too. More advanced stuff that doesn't... Sometimes this can cost extra. But with the tool I'll be sharing with you in 10 seconds. With the tool, sometimes I like, if it's possible, to share like the time. But I don't know how much time it's going to take. So, because that, like, hey, in 35 seconds, I'm going to share with you this tool, right? And so people, okay, 35 seconds, I got enough time, but I don't know how much time. Great email marketing software has additional features like landing pages, pre-designed forms, and even the opportunity to tag and segment your audience too. Sometimes this can cost extra. Fortunately, it does not. Okay. #5, speaking of price, you want an affordable price. No, I'm not going to say that. Some email software can cost thousands of dollars to use, and they're not even that great. The tool I recommend has an amazing price, and plus, you can even use it for free to start. So what's the tool? The best email marketing software I recommend is called ConvertKit. So now let's outline the next parts. Why ConvertKit? Since 2014, I've been using ConvertKit in my business, and I continue to use it and recommend it because of all the things I mentioned earlier. It's easy to use, the design, the user interface is fantastic and so easy to get involved. So this is how I would know. So this is sort of like ScreenFlow, right? This is where I would go into computer. This is likely where I go here, and then I just kind of make red in the background. So I know that, okay, this will be sort of into my computer at this time. Since 2014, I've been using ConvertKit in my business, and I continue to use it and recommend it because of all the things I mentioned earlier. It's easy to use. That may be too much. I wonder if I can make that go down a little bit. Had to rewind to hear about MailChimp. Yeah, MailChimp is now getting into the web design business, similar to Wix and Squarespace and those kinds of things. And as such, I've heard a lot of people really upset with the software for email because they have just not supported customers like they used to, if that makes sense. Since 2014, I've been using ConvertKit in my business, and I love it so much. I'm, in fact, now an advisor for the company. Yes. I even fly to Boise sometimes, which is where they're headquartered, to meet and plan with the CEO and the team to ensure the tool remains the best for you. Picture of Pat and Nathan and Barrett at a board meeting. So this is where I would add another thing. So this is like proof that I'm not just sharing this, like I'm actually a part of the company. I think that's one thing that will help me stand out from others who are recommending the same tool, right? So here is what it looks like now. Zenyan Flata says, let me write your video scripts. So why ConvertKit? Since 2014, I've been using ConvertKit in my business, and I love it so much. In fact, I'm now an advisor for the company. Yes, I even fly to Boise sometimes, which is where they're headquartered. I even join the team. I even join the CEO and the team each year at board meetings to ensure the tool remains the best for you. Cool. So that'll be something a little bit different than what anybody else can say. I am one of the, if not the only advisor who's on the front lines speaking to an audience about the tool, and that will help perhaps with a little bit more just authority when it comes to this kind of thing, right? Okay, so we got, so why ConvertKit? So we're gonna keep the middle a little bit, we're gonna save the middle for later. I'm gonna film that after my calls this morning, and I'll complete the video and have it out by this afternoon. That'll be my goal. But let's do the outro. Let's do the outro together. Oh, what is going on here? If you have any questions about ConvertKit, please let me know below. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. If you're interested in getting a free trial and seeing how easy this is to use for you, if you have any questions about ConvertKit, please let me know below. Please leave a question. Please let me know below. I'll be more than happy to answer. I don't need to mention that. If you're interested, and if you're interested in ConvertKit, you can get a free trial. Actually, let me just make sure. smartpassiveincome.com/ConvertKit. Yes, I have to disclose. So get your first month for free. So this is a cool thing because with this affiliate link that I have worked with ConvertKit, and this is something that everybody can do, especially once they start pulling even just a little bit of volume. And you might as well ask the companies that you help promote. The worst that they could say is no. But you can have them create their own special landing page for you. And so this landing page has a picture of me, a quote for me, my logo, why Pat Flynn switched from Aweber to Infusionsoft to ConvertKit. So a little bit even more proof. And I scroll down and you can get your first month for free. And if you have over 5,000 subscribers, they'll migrate your entire system for free for you, which is pretty cool. So if you have any questions about ConvertKit, please let me know. To help you get started, I have a special link for you to get access to a free month-long trial. How does that differ from the actual one? So I go to ConvertKit, pricing. I need to, so creator, 14-day trial, right? So hold on. So I have a couple options as an affiliate here, which is a little bit different, right? So I can have people go through this affiliate link here, which is to try their first month for free. They get an extended trial. So they get a trial that is 30 days instead of 14 days. But they have this new thing that they came out with, which is a free account, no credit card required, which I'll mention for sure, where you can get some of these basic things. And that's free for the first 1,000 subscribers. And I think that's way more compelling. So I might need to switch I might need to get a different affiliate link for that. But that'll be an interesting thing to test, in fact. So I would rather promote the thing that's completely free, and then it'll be ConvertKit and that person's job to get to the point where they would then either want to pay for the premium stuff or get above 1,000 and then go from there. But again, that's sort of a side benefit of creating a really good video to demonstrate this tool and how easy it is to use, etc. Definitely in the middle here, I'm gonna, let's do number 1, demo how easy it is to send a broadcast email, focus on the editor and analytics reporting. Number 2, I want to demo how to create an autoresponder. Teach a little bit too. Actually, one thing that I could do, Here's my brain working again. Free for the first 1,000 subs, yeah. So, and that's a hugely compelling offer, obviously. So here's what I'm thinking to finish up here, and of course you'll see the final video at the end. We'll maybe watch it together tomorrow, so we can I can share with you some of the details behind what I'm doing, and we can even see how the video is performing after 12, 18 hours. We'll see. But I'm thinking, if you don't choose the right tool, you might be setting yourself for failure right from the start. But don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to share my number 1 pick for the best email marketing software you could use right now. Plus, if you stick around to the end, I'll even give you the number 1 most helpful email that you could ever send to your audience. One that could potentially even help you make more money too. So you see what I did there? This is an open loop, like legit an open loop. This right here. Thank you, Scrap Happy. So, but don't worry, because in this video, I'm going to share my number 1 pick for the best email marketing software you could use right now. Plus, if you stick around to the end, I'll even give you my number 1 most helpful email that you could ever send to your audience. One that could potentially even help you make more money too. So this is a play to hopefully get people to go, oh, what is that? I need to stick around. So this almost allows me or gives me permission to talk a little bit more, because people are going to stick around and want to get that at the end, if that makes sense. So this email will be very simple, plus it will provide value. I'm doing a little bit of teaching at the same time. And this way I can, see, we're already an hour in, I haven't even started filming it, but that's okay. This is so important to not just go, okay, I have an idea, hit record and go. This is where these ideas come out and how we can have the difference between a video that really skyrockets and does some really amazing things for our business or one that falls flat. So hopefully that makes sense. This hook will be great, I think. So let's just practice one more time with all the stuff leading into, and then number 3, more advanced. Let's go into tagging and segmenting. And then of course, the number 1 email as mentioned up top. Okay, so you'll see the final video tomorrow unless you see it earlier. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so that you can see it later when it comes out today. I'm gonna work to get to getting that. Okay, so let's try this out. Hi, no, I'm just kidding. All right, which email software is best for you? There's so many options out there, and after a decade of getting my hands dirty with email marketing, including building an email list of over 250,000 people, I can easily say that email marketing is the #1 driver of revenue in most businesses that I know, including my own. And if you don't choose the right tool, you might be setting yourself for failure right from the start. But don't worry, because in this video, I'm gonna share my #1 pick for the best email marketing software you could use right now. Plus, if you stick around to the end, I'll even give you my #1 most helpful email that you could ever send to your audience, one that could potentially help you make more money too. First, rank your own videos. They are, I don't know what you're talking about. Search engines provide 75% of my my YouTube traffic. So, #1, here's the criteria. #1, easy to use. Lots of email software is confusing and overwhelming. We want to pick something that's easy so that we can send more emails and get more results, not spend time trying to figure things out. #2, reliability. Reliable. Some email platforms aren't reliable at all, from deliverability to uptime. If you don't use a platform that's reliable, it'll be a complete waste of time. Trust me, I know from my own experience. #3, top-notch support. You want to know that the company has your back and will be there to support you if you need help. Unfortunately, a lot of tools that were great now have new focuses and are not supporting customers like they used to. #4, built-in tools. Great email marketing software has additional features like landing pages, pre-designed forms, and even the opportunity to tag and segment your audience too. That gave me the idea. Tagging and segmenting would be too complicated. Landing pages and forms. 30-second setup. Okay. Cool, so this is a lot, again, but this will make filming so much easier, it'll make editing so much easier, and that way I don't have to fumble as I go along. I kind of already know which direction I'm headed. #5, an affordable price. Some email software can cost thousands of dollars to use, and they're not even that great. The tool I recommend has an amazing price, and plus you can even use it for free to start. So what's the tool? The best email marketing software I recommend is called ConvertKit. So why ConvertKit? I've been using it since 2014 and can definitely say it's the best. Whether you're a beginner, just starting, most of my audience is beginners, so I want to say something like whether you already have an email list and you want to migrate it, and especially if you're a beginner. So that's kind of where I'm going to go. So, hey y'all, thank you so much for coming in today. I appreciate you. We've had an amazing time today, and we're going to go into the final video tomorrow after it's been published later today. I'm going to work on that. I'm driven because I know you're going to be waiting for it, and I'm looking forward to that. So, hey y'all, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I got to head out for another call and meeting, but hopefully this was helpful for you to see sort of the ins and outs of what happens in my brain as I'm trying to create a video that will outperform another. And big thanks and special much love to Justin from Primal Video. Definitely check him out and subscribe if you haven't already. Whew. And great job. Thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. And as always, Team Flynn for the win.
This is the Income Stream to help you achieve your dream, all while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
Woo! Good job, everybody. Thank you so much for coming in. You're amazing. You're amazing. Hit that thumbs up button before you go, and we'll talk later. Have fun, y'all.
Bruh.